12 years since the United States and the Soviet Union will be competing in the Olympics together.
But I think our team is so strong this year that it's not going to make any difference, you know, one way or the other. But we've competed against them quite often. Usually, like during the year or in the summer, we go over to, we have a European circuit that we go to, and it's about, we run anywhere between maybe 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how much we want to run. And they're usually there at the bigger meets like Zurich and Berlin. And we used to compete against them not all at one time, but they might have certain people come out when they feel that they're ready and compete against us.
So you pretty much know who your competition is by name or at least by face. You know what you're up against. You more or less, I guess you more or less have to, because you want to, we have a, you know, track and field news to keep up with that and look at the newspaper to see who's doing what and where, and you know, and their times and everything. So basically, as far as the East Germans, they usually have the same people year in and year out that are consistent and stable. Let's talk about how you got started.
I started in elementary school in the 4th grade when I was about, I think I was 8. At that time in Jackson, Pasadena, Jackson Elementary School, they had basketball, baseball, track. So, but when I went to junior high school, since track and baseball, which is my first love, was the spring sport, so I couldn't do both, and I always wanted to go to the Olympic Games, so I made my decision then that I would stick with track. And then going on to high school, I continued to run, and my 12th grade years, I was offered, you know, several scholarships, but I chose Northridge because I knew that they had won the AIW that year, and then when I went there, we won AIW the next 2 years, which is now, you know, NCAA for women. Right. So we won it the 2 years that I was there, but the 3rd year I decided not to compete, not only because we were going into the Olympic game year, but in 1980, but also because they were dropped down to Division II, which I felt that I wasn't going to get the kind of competition I needed in order for me to be able to compete for the Olympic Games.
Brown also expressed hopes that there will be more financial and promotional support for athletes during off-Olympic years.
They're not helping the athletes, I don't think, between the years.
And you think we need more of that?
We definitely do, because you don't compete just the Olympic year. You have to continue to compete the year before, the year after, 2 years before, and continue to do that because you have to stay sharp. You have to know what your competition is. You have to stay on top of everything, the new methods of training, and it's not being done that way right now.
She has been involved with counseling youth about the dangers of substance abuse, and the advice she has to give is simple.
Me, I'm just now starting to be a person that I want to be, and they haven't even had the chance to do that. And there's so many other ways if you just continue to believe in yourself. But I think that has a lot to do with it, because it's so easy to fall prey and to give up. But it's more to say that I've done it, I've accomplished something. So they just have to believe in them, not, you know, believe in themselves. And I don't know, I don't want to say different things on people's religion, but as being a Christian, you have to look at that, and you have to continue to have faith.
Alice Brown's future in track after the Olympics is uncertain, but one thing is for sure: she is a quintessential athlete. For QC News, I'm Margaret Wolf.
Hello, I am Hadji Falatunsaday. I am filling in for the lovely Margaret Wolf. And what a babe she was, huh? Ow! Yes, she was. Coming up next, we have some footage of the Covina Valley cheerleading competition. And there were some fine-looking babes there, too. Perhaps maybe we should take a look at that and see how that went, too. Maybe Margaret Wolf was there.
There was pom-poms and rah-rah today at the West Covina Fashion Plaza for the first annual Covina Valley cheerleading competition. The competition was divided into 2 categories, cheerleading and song leading, and the participating schools were Covina, Northview, West Covina, and Bishop Amat. On hand to serve as the official judges for today's competition were 3 of the Los Angeles Raider cheerleaders, and they explained a little bit about today's event.
Well, we had a local cheerleading competition for the local high schools, cheerleading and song leading, and we were the judges, 3 of the Los Angeles Raiderettes, and it was real successful. We had a lot of fun.
Now, how did the competition look here today for the local high schools?
The competition looked good. The schools worked really hard. The winners looked awesome. They were definitely the winners, but everybody looked great.
The competition, tough. My point scores were like 1 or 2 spread, and I think the winners deserved it. I think that they all worked very hard and they all deserve the trophies that they got.
The big winner today was Bishop Amat High School, sweeping both categories. But Robin Aguirre and Dina Klensky of Northview High School are optimistic about the Vikings' future.
I think it's looking really good. We've had a lot of problems in the beginning, but we've had a lot of talks and we've worked them out. And we get along with everybody now, and I think we're going to do a really good job.
Okay, now how's the football team looking?
Awesome.
Yeah, it's looking
we
really awesome.
won last night,
yeah.
15-22.
15-22.
Hey, who were the big scorers?
Michael Lindo and Marcus Green.
Yeah.
How did Chuck do? Chuck Kemp?
He did really good.
All in all, it was a fun day for each school involved in this first annual Covina Valley cheerleading competition.
Oh, hello. Hello, I am Hadji Falatunsaday. I am filling in for Margaret Wolf. Oh, there were some fine-looking babes there, huh? Boy, Covina, you know how to do it. What a show! Where else could you find fine-looking babes? Now, for your lotto players, we have the numbers. Are you ready? The lotto numbers for this evening are 13, 28, 31, 34, 37, 39, and the bonus number was 10. Good luck to you all. I hope you won. And now, it is for me to say, keep watching, because coming up we have some poor men coming on. No, oh, the poor man. He is a poor man. No, he's not a poor man. He is the poor man. So keep watching. And this is Hadji Falatunsaday saying what it is, what it was, what it could be. Goodbye.